We're going to talk about the game of the night, or what we expected to be the game of the night at least, which is the Madrid Derby between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, being played at the Bernabeu. 2-1 the final score to Real Madrid, so they get that home win in the first leg, but they do still have to go to the Metropolitano next week. Let's just talk about, before we get to the goals and the action from the game, our impressions of Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid tonight.
Should we go with Jamie first?
We will.
Let's go with you.
I think it was probably a game we could have all sort of described before it happened in some ways. I felt Real Madrid would win it by the odd goal. I didn't think it'd be a great spectacle. It never really is when you're up against Atletico Madrid. I don't think it was the type of draw, even if you're Real Madrid and you're the favourites, you've got Mbappe and Vinicius Junior and Bellingham for the second leg, that you think, oh, great, we've got Atletico Madrid. You know it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be really hard there, because I don't think, even though Atletico Madrid are behind, they will change anything how they play. We've seen this before. They will play again, let Madrid have the ball, and they'll try and win the game 1-0 and try and take it into extra time. That's what they'll do. But there was a great opportunity for Real Madrid to really put the tie to bed, I felt, late on, with Mbappe just didn't quite get his feet right and make the pass at the right time. And I think that would have made it really difficult for Atletico Madrid in the second half. But the great thing for the neutral, which is what we are, it gives us a game in the second leg. There's a few games already tonight that we probably think are already over in terms of Aston Villa and Arsenal, so it's something to look forward to next week.
Jamie, can I just ask you about the formation of Atletico? I did the tactics before the game. How enjoyable is that for you to see people wanting to defend? Because you played in that low block, they play in a low block, but they're so good at it, the amount they run and work together as a team.
Well, it just takes me back to my playing days, and that's probably sometimes the criticism of Simeone, in that it almost feels like football from 20 years ago. Now, I like the fact that there are different teams in every league or in the Champions League that play different ways, rather than everyone just plays the same and tries to play out from the back and open, expansive football. So it's a bit of a throwback to see what we used to do in Europe with Liverpool under Gerard Houllier and Rafa Benitez. Go somewhere, try and make it difficult, and then try and make it tell at home. But the thing was, I think when we go back to Anfield, we would be on the front foot in this situation and get after teams and try and get the crowd involved. I'm not sure Atletico Madrid will do from the first whistle. I think they'll try and stay in the game as much as they possibly can. But listen, I love seeing, defenders who want to defend, throwing the bodies in front of, the shots and the ball. But they're up against the best, aren't they? And
just one for you, Thierry. Obviously, playing in that system, you see him in a low block. The only real way they're going to score is on that transition. How hard would it be for you to play in that system? Yes, you had the pace and all that, but where their starting positions are, it's so deep. It's almost like you've got to be able to beat 1 or 2 or 3 men or do something spectacular to stay in the game.
If you have pace, it's not a problem. Sometimes you have guys that obviously cannot break and go in transition. That is going to be difficult. But when you have the likes of Lino, Simeone, or if you're Atletico, you can go on a break. But to go back to your point also, that's very important. I get annoyed. I get annoyed when people always talk about the defense, the low block, and they talk about the defense. You can only defend because everyone is coming back. The wingers are coming back. The 2 9s are right in front of the line of the 2 lines of 4 players. And so we talk about Atletico. Okay, cool. Real Madrid does it. That's the thing. You in Europe, you have to do what it takes to win. If it's 5 minutes of you defending, you need to make sure you defend 5 minutes and not concede. If you go, you have one opportunity, you need to score straight away. You can't miss stuff, whether if it's in your box or on the other side. But Real Madrid, of all, when they have to defend for 90 minutes plus, as we see or saw against Man City so many times, because they knew they were not going to have the ball, that's what they do. That's what it takes to win. That's what we're going to do.
You ask great questions, Big Meeks.
Well,
oh, my God.
Do we need Kate on this show? Should we just get another pundit? I think we should. We don't get those type. Do you ever get asked those type of
Who's the most replaceable person?
Let's put it out there.
Oh my God!
I think we should. Let's do a poll.
Go.
Social, can we do a poll? Rush, are you watching? Can we do a poll, please?
Kate or Big Meeks?
Me? No.
Oh yeah! Whoa! We just answer. We just like answering tactical football questions, and we get them from you.
You answer very well.
You like them type of questions, don't you, Thierry?
The questions were great.
What do you bring?
Me? This. I bring straight, strong, honest opinions and a bit of controversy.
You do bring that.
What do you bring besides an auto cue?
Oh, wow. That's all I'm good for, is it? Reading the words on the screen. Decorum, I believe is the word.
Oh, spell it.
Decorum. Speaking of spelling, wait, I picked up Micah's paper before because of the way Micah spelled divine, which is brilliant.
Alvarez.
Just a quick one on him. When that signing happened and we saw the money involved, Manchester City definitely probably thought, OK, that's a good price. And most people probably thought, oh, that's a lot of money. But whenever somebody plays well, it always feels worth it, doesn't it? You look at that now and you go, 80 million, you go, great buy. You know, if someone basically produces the goods, which is he's doing this season, it now looks like a snip.
Especially with the lack of number 9s in today's football.
Exactly.
Great content, guys. Anyway, let's take a look at the goal.
That's all we go
Real Madrid 2-1, put them ahead, Brahim Diaz.
It's because when you start talking football, it goes above
there.
it goes
really
over.
well in the game. At one point, during the season, you're going to miss people. People are going to be injured. People are not going to play. They went at City without a back four. Bellingham is not playing. Whoever is not playing, you don't hear anyone saying, oh, Real Madrid is missing this or is missing. They play. They play with what they have and they try to win games. This is why they have so many Champions League. This is why they are who they are. They don't go at the end of the game and say, we were missing this, we were missing that. They play. Valverde plays right back. Sorry, you know, it's always try to find excuses. They play with the game. They play. Let's play. Let's go.
To what extent do we favour Real Madrid now to go through in this game? Do you still consider it 50-50?
We said it was going to be tight, didn't we, when we were doing our brackets? I still think Real Madrid will edge it, but as we've seen tonight, Atletico can score, especially on that transition. But I think we're going to see a similar game again. Exactly the same as what we're seeing today.
First goal's massive, isn't it? I mean, if Atletico Madrid get that first goal in the game, it's game on, isn't it? But, I mean, if Real Madrid, as we saw there, if they make it 3-1, it's very difficult. Atletico Madrid, obviously, are not the most offensive of teams.
Same for you?
I remember what Jamie said, and last year they had a goal. You remember against Inter? They really had a goal. They went at it, which was very unusual. Can they do it again? I don't know. It's not the same shirt. Sometimes when you play against a team that you don't beat often, you're even more cautious.
Go on, tell us. You get the ball. You've got no chance. By the way, I counted it. There were 5 Atletico Madrid players around you. So no chance. You shouldn't go through that. But what did you do?
Yeah, you know, I feel like I need to enjoy I really like to enjoy in the game and to manage, like you say, to see what is the space, what is the players. I think I did a really good first movement, and of course I treat him and he went to the opposite side, so I tried to go inside and then to shoot with the right. It was a great goal, but like I say, it's just for the team. I'm really happy because, of course, winning this game is a big step, but it's not finished.
Okay, so you move, and without taking your feet away from the ground, Jimenez goes the other way. You make a touch to leave him behind, and you're thinking of the goal? You're thinking of shooting at the point?
No, I like to see everything. So I didn't try to shoot at the beginning because I was trying to pass in the box, but it was so many players. So I saw Jimenez went like I did the movement, so he went, and then I take the touch and I see the goal open, so I shot.
Guillem Balaguer was at the Bernabeu for us, and he's spoken to Julian Alvarez. So let's listen in to that interview.
Julián, ¿cómo os queda el cuerpo?
Guillem talking to him says, how do you feel?
Estamos bien.
So very good.
Sabemos que todavía falta mucho, así que
We know that there's still a
nada,
long
ahora
way to
pensar en el
go.
partido del fin de semana y después la
we have
vuelta a
to think
nuestra
about
casa, con nuestra
the
gente.
game at the weekend and then the return leg that we have at home.
Sí, creo
Guillem says,
que
but
lo
there
hicimos
were
bien.
many things that you did well in the game.
Por momento,
He
el
said
control
yes,
del juego, moviendo bien la
we
pelota,
controlled the
generando
game,
situaciones,
we
pero
moved the
bueno,
ball
ellos,
well, we created
hicieron los goles en momentos
opportunities,
justos, en momentos
but
claves,
they
y
scored
bueno,
in key moments and it
nos
cost
costó
us
después,
tonight.
estando en desventaja, hacer otro gol más.
Eso es lo que tenéis enfrente, ¿no? Un equipo que a lo mejor no necesita
This is
jugar
what
bien,
you're facing,
pero
a
en un
team
momento
that
dado
doesn't necessarily need to
pueden
play well,
marcar un gol como han
but
hecho.
at any given
Estáis
moment
psicológicamente
they can
preparados
score
para que pase
the
eso,
way they
por ejemplo.
did.
Sabemos que es
Are
así,
you
por
prepared
los
for that
grandísimos
mentally?
jugadores
He
que tienen, porque
said,
están
yes,
en su
we know we're
casa
playing
con
a
su
great
gente,
team. They're playing at
Champions, lo
home
que representa
with their
eso,
fans
pero
in the
bueno,
Champions
ahora,
League, and
como
we
dije
know what that
recién, queda
means.
la vuelta, 90 minutos en casa.
But 90 minutes still
nosotros
to play
con el mismo
at
trabajo y la
home,
humildad de siempre para intentar dar vuelta
putting
a
in the
esta
same
serie.
work that we
Has
always
mencionado las
do.
cosas que habéis hecho bien. ¿En qué podéis mejorar para darle la vuelta?
Wow, you know, let's have a round of applause. That's what you can do.
Thanks.
Others can't.
Yeah,
But as your
I don't know.
co-host,
All I
Kate,
do is read
I'm going
comments.
to take us out to Guillaume.
Pardon?
As your co-host,
Yes.
I'm going to take us out.
Do it. Take us
to
out.
Guillaume.
Right, go
out
ahead.
in Madrid. Is that okay with you?
Go it. You don't
He's
have to ask me
sensitive at the
permission,
moment.
Micah. No,
I'm
not
not
at
feeling
all.
no shine, baby.
No.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Micah. Is this what I'm supposed to talk now?
Yes.
And to Micah, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a great game, Micah. Quite clearly, Julian Alvarez was being a little bit concerned about the fact that the result wasn't in favour of Atlético Madrid, but they did a lot of very good things. He talks at the end about his goal. He says that in a couple of instances before the goal, that magnificent goal we all remember, he had the opportunity to do exactly that, to take with his right foot to the top corner, but couldn't because he had players in front of him. But he thought, next time I'll do it, and he did it, and he went in. It was 3 games in 1 after minute 3, goal of Rodrigo. After that, Atlético Madrid played really well, but that's not enough, of course. It allowed them to score the goal. Not enough because when they were playing well, Brahim scored a fantastic goal. And then it just felt to us that nobody wanted anything of that game, that 2-1 was enough. So I don't know if you agree with that analysis, Micah.
Yes, I think it was superb, Guillaume. But I would like to ask you, what's it going to be like in Madrid leading up to that second leg, please, sir?
Well, obviously, we're going to analyse for the next 3 or 4 days to the detail every single second that happened in that game. There wasn't much controversy, really. No, referee was absolutely fantastic. But there will be talk about Brahim. He was superb, wasn't he? And now Real Madrid don't have to worry about the absence of Ceballos, but Bellingham should be back, in which case that makes it for a better Real Madrid. And in the case of Atlético Madrid, it's not enough to play well, is it? They just got to score more and perhaps be a little bit more offensive, more brave, which they weren't really in the last 35 minutes. So back to you, Micah.
Guillaume, do you prefer my questions or Kate's?
Hold on.
See you next week, Guillaume.
Wait, no, that's
Kate,
an answer.
back to you.
Hold on 1 second. Wait, what did you show him on your phone before he asked that question? That you showed
do
him.
you prefer my questions or Kate's?
You needed Jamie to come up with that.
Well, no, he just, team player, no?
Yeah. Anyway.
Kate is the best in the business.
Oh, thanks, Guillaume.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, hurry up and take us to a break, Kate. Go on.
No, it's not my job. It's yours.
Okay. We'll be back. Oh, the jib? Where's the jib? Oh, there we go. Stay with us. We'll be back, right back in a minute. Stay with us.